So, you're asking yourself this. What do I choose? Red Dabi or purple Dabi? Strike or technical? Well, we'll have a game with each and we'll talk about the differences and which will fit your playstyle. So maybe you want to make a decision between the two and you already have played them. Maybe you haven't played either yet and you're just not sure which you want to go with. Maybe something else entirely. But Red Dabi is going to be much more aggressive. So with Red Dabi, you're going to be pushing more, you're going to be getting in people's faces, you're going to be leading them into things less because that's more of a purple Dabi thing. And you're going to be essentially getting in people's faces a lot more. That was a freaking awesome way for that to turn out. Ah, she got away, dude. Where's that twice? Did he get away? Wait, did he actually get away? No way. No, how? It's impossible. There he is. Good to see you again. Wow! Fisted him. I mean, punched him. Punched him. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at these guys helping a guy out. So yeah, as you can see, with this Dabi, you are available to be, you know, a bit more aggressive. You can push people. You have more mobility at your disposal. So it's one of those ones where it's going to be a lot more active than the other Dabi. You can also escape more. So if you are someone who struggles with low mobility characters, for example, somebody pushes you, you need to get away, you don't have any move to fly up anywhere, and that means you're essentially dead. If you do not like getting away from people without the help of mobility options, then I would say probably like right off the bat, go for Strike Dabi. Because if you're not good at movement without mobility options, then Dabi is going to be hard for a lot of people. Not to say that you couldn't figure it out, I'm sure you could figure it out, but a lot of people probably you know, wouldn't want to figure it out. They would just want to play what's more comfortable to them, you know, as soon as possible. I can't believe you actually ran down to like contest me like that. How brave. Face planting against his own barricade thing. And by the way, when I used that beta there to like zoom on him, I didn't even expect to hit him. That wasn't the plan. The plan was to get closer to him, and that's what I did. So you don't always need to actually use the beta necessarily. You don't always need to necessarily use the beta to hit someone. You can just use it to get closer to people that you know are low, and then use that distance closing maneuver to transition into an alpha, and then from that alpha you'll finish your situation off. Let's put it that way. Oh, I thought a big heal was coming. So as you can see, the Strike Dabi allows you to be more dynamic, more mobile. You can hit more people at once using you know, the better versions of the alpha. So if like 2 or 3 people are hanging out in the same spot, you can punish that. As you're seeing here as well, you can give a lot more pressure onto people. So with that added pressure, you can chase down people harder, you can get in their faces, you can make them feel uncomfortable. Essentially, if you want to move quicker and hit harder, go Strike Dabi. If you want to hit more people at the same time, go Strike Dabi. The way I'm describing this, it almost feels like a no-brainer. You know, like everyone's looking around like, who in their right mind would choose Technical Dabi? It doesn't make any sense. He does have his, you know, his pluses. He's good as well. You know, you just kind of have to be convinced a little more of it. You know, you need to be led by the hand to the well to drink for Technical Dabi, because not a lot of people like him straight away. What was that exactly? And yeah, if you would also like to, you know, partake in the greatest tracking known to man. What the fuck? How the hell did he get out of? How the hell did he get out of? How the hell did he get that off? Oh, someone picked that guy up. Ooh, I would have had him with my beta, but his hyper armor, you know, just did what I had to do. It's worth it. My anger. Kinda didn't want to use that one, but just committed to it. I thought that's maybe gonna lose health like in the process, but they didn't. It was like, nah man, we're fine. Twice! I thought we were friends! And as I was thinking about that, you're trying to make a new friend. Now listen, something about that new friend of yours didn't seem like it was good for me. Jeez, that's absolutely mental. So yeah, you're basically seeing right now a great demonstration. Go on, do it. Fuck, you know, that came out quicker than I was expecting. I was like, alright, he's gonna do that little levitation thing. Never happened. Sometimes that doesn't work. But I mean, that move is so OP, I think that's probably like fair. Do you know what I mean? That's probably like a good thing that it doesn't work sometimes. You know what? You can save your games of Tetris for someone who actually wants to play with you. Because it is not me, Cementos. It is not me. Nice seeing you, Shigaraki. Anybody hanging out? Yes, somebody is hanging out. What the fuck? How did he know that? How did he know I was hanging out there? Oh no! Oh my god. Help me! I was way too chilled out. Oh, go on, lad. Don't overthink it. What the hell was that? Didn't like it. Alright. Don't get overzealous like I did, guys. Remember, it's gonna feel good playing this this Dabi. Just don't let it get to your head. It got to my head there. It got to my head, and you saw what happened to me. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Rolling. Limp Bizkit. If you know, you know. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. Tell me in the comments whose theme song was that once in WWE. Now that Cementos was living on a prayer. But that prayer was not answered. At least by God himself. Instead, it was answered by the Flame God. And there you have it, Strike Dabi in a nutshell. And now we're going to take a look at Technical Dabi. Purple Dabi. So, with this one, you don't get to be as aggressive. Not in the way that you would like to be. The other one, you can walk down, you know, the ramp, get in the ring, and go stone cold Steve Austin on somebody. With this one, you kind of got to be like Sting. You show up after the lights go out, then you turn up in the ring with a baseball bat, and then everyone's like, what the hell? And you do your best work there. Technical Dabi, you need to be a bit sneakier, a bit more cleverer, lead people into stuff. I haven't played this guy for a while, so hopefully it won't go too terribly. But the general idea is, you know, just be more cautious than you may normally be. So, with all that in mind, let's try not to make a fool out of ourselves. Comes natural to me, honestly, so should be quite difficult. But we'll be fine, because you guys are here to help me out. So again, with this Dabi, it's all about positioning. You don't really want to be somewhere, you know, where it's going to be hard for you to get away from, under the guise of the fact that you can't fly and most other characters can. So when you are doing your stuff, you are going to have to come face to face with people that can, you know, schmoove, so to put it. But don't let it get you down. But at the same time, don't let yourself, you know, get too funny with it. So Technical Dabi is going to be for more methodical players. Players probably want a bit more of a challenge, because again, this is going to be harder for you to achieve a success with compared to, you know, the other one. You aren't going to have to aim much. Oh yeah, and then there's obviously that. You never miss that when people just run up something and you kind of have to follow them a long way. So you want to always stay moving with this guy. You never really want to be like standing in one place. You can also sprint and jump to increase his maneuverability. Man, that is a bother. The benefit of this Dabi is he can really quickly end people's lives when they're downed. As you can see there. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Okay, I thought you was my teammate. And you also want to set traps in pathways that you think people are going to come from. I haven't really been pressured too hard yet in this fight, so I don't think I've had to use it yet. But man, it's quite nice to not have to, you know, worry about your health going down through using your moves, which is something I never thought that I'd need to worry about in this game until Strike Dabi came out. You also don't need to have as good accuracy to play Dabi as other characters, because there is auto tracking. You know, the downside is, into a sense, your things are slower. So they can like dodge it if they're being careful. If you feel like you're being pressured from range, you can use your gamma. To keep them away. Oh, is that a fucking... I don't know if that's the clone that shot me or the actual guy. So I got it, champ. My trapper plays down. Stopped him from being able to do his move. Nice, good pressure. So again, as you can see, I'm being very mobile with this Dabi. Try not to stay in the same place, otherwise you're gonna get quite an unfortunate turnout for yourself. You just want to be like a lingering threat on the outside. Always constantly using cover. And setting traps to make yourself hard to get close to if you can help it. You basically just want to like use this if you're playing Technical Dabi to keep people away from you. Nice combo. So as you can see, you have to be a lot more clued in to make the most out of this one. The traps can also block projectiles off as well. So that's quite useful. Okay, no, this Toga is like always around. Oh, did you get up? Thought someone finished you off. So yeah, as you can see, I also have other Dabi videos. This is a big thing as well. Go check out my previous, thank you, my previous Dabi videos. There's a lot of stuff to learn from those as well. This wasn't really like the biggest Technical Dabi game I had to like go into, but if you see my other Technical Dabi videos, you'll, because that's all they've ever been until like the very recent ones, you'll see like what kind of stuff you have to do for them. Haven't had to work too hard in this one, to be honest. You're fucked now. Jana Cementos. See, when you're playing this one, it's for more of you, you know, methodical players who like to get good positions, who like to float around people. If you're okay with less mobility and a lot more climbing in some situations, you don't mind that, then this character is going to be great for you as well. He still has a great basic combo either way, so you get that benefit on both of them. Again, you can do projectile cancellation by just having people not shoot you through your circle, for as long as it's up anyway. And of course, trap setting as well, for when people are getting onto you and you kind of just want to hang around your traps so that they can get punished for doing that. Or, in another case, trapping doorways, boxes, you know, pathways, anything that you know, believe people will walk through. You can also, you know, put your stamp on and get some damage from that way. But again, two pretty different playstyles. Strike Dabi, you get to be in people's faces, you can hit a lot of people at once. You got a great grab attack for not only escaping situations, but chasing down people. And of course, you could just use it as the attack itself. So it's like 3 different applications for that one thing. This, of course, you don't need to have as good accuracy. Obviously, I'd say neither of them you need to have great accuracy because they're both like, one is like a wide effect area and the other one is a tracking. But I'd say the tracking is, you know, the easier of the two. So if you have bad accuracy or you just like auto lock-on shots like that, then that's going to be good for you too. Whereas Strike Dabi kind of plays like a mixture of Strike Shigaraki and Assault Shigaraki put together. So there you have it. You've seen both playstyles. If you want to see more, if that wasn't enough Technical Dabi for you, I have other videos of Dabi in my previous channel uploads. So go check those out. Some really good ones in there for you to learn from. And Strike, well, you've seen that a bunch right now anyway. So thanks for watching. Hope it helped.